I'm gonna share 5 tips of how to create content if you're the age of over 35 and how to build an online brand, just like some of the creators we're gonna talk about. Social media is being ran by the youngins, so you think. I mean, there's a 12-year-old with 38 million followers on YouTube and reportedly making $35 million. What up, Brian's World? After hearing that, you may be thinking, this isn't my thing. I'm too late. At this grown age, what would I even be talking about? Would anybody be interested? Age can feel like a wall. It'll make you believe that your story, your experiences, your voice doesn't belong in the social media world. Well, that's not true. And actually, you and your grown age is exactly what we need right now. The truth is, people like us do belong in this online world. Think about it. People are searching for the experiences that we've already lived. People are searching for some of the things that we need to talk about. People are searching for and want to live that lifestyle, and we've already lived it, but we probably do this whole, I'm a private person, right? I don't want to show everything, or no one is interested. Some of today's most impactful creators didn't start until their 40s, 50s, and beyond. I could tell you, but let me show you. So in this video, I'm gonna break down how your age is a superpower and a hack to have your content stand out. I mean, I'm gonna show you content creators that are killing the game that are well over 35. I mean, I'm showing you people that are 50 and up so you can see that it's possible and there's no excuses. And success leaves clues. So I'm gonna share 5 tips of how to create content if you're the age of over 35. And how to build an online brand, just like some of the creators we're going to talk about. First, let me take you into a podcast that I was on where the lady was doubting what she had to offer because of her age. And so we had to get that doubt out of here.
There'll be times as a creator myself, I'll be questioning, okay, I'm in my 50s. I'm a single mom. Yeah. I like doing podcasts. Yeah. What is so interesting about me? And I always tell myself, you got a good attitude and you got a way of landing a point.
Yeah.
So I try to take those personality traits about myself and use that as my marketing, because I don't want to sit up here and act like I'm somebody else. I don't want to sit up here and have to put on a mask every time I get in front of the camera or the microphone. I just want to be myself and have a conversation. But you landed on that earlier. So when you said that, I was like, okay, I am following the rule book somewhat.
Yeah. And it's great. And I love that you mentioned your age because that makes you even more unique. Because unfortunately, as people get older, they feel more limited. They feel like it's too late. Right. You know, I have somebody who I work with that she's going through the same thing. Like, there's not many over 50 people on YouTube, right? And I remember, I forgot if it was this year or last year, where they had like the top creators list, Forbes top creator list. And there was a female who was like over 60, or like 60 or 80 or something like that. Well, one of the two, very drastic numbers, but one of the two, she passed. So Asian lady, really dope. She cooked, but because of her age, that made her stand out even more. Where others would be like, no one wants to watch that. No one wants to do this. Or like I said, there's a lot of cooks now. There's everybody chefing it up on social media, right?
Yep.
But because of her age and how consistent she was, she was on TikTok out of all things, especially for her age, she stood out. So it's like, there is an amazing thing even when you get older. It's like it lowers the pool because people, just like how you I'm 50, like what's special about me? Right. People who are 40, I'm 40, what's special about me? Even people in their 30s are like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, how do I tap into the kid side of how I used to be that didn't necessarily care about what people thought? And I was just doing the things I wanted to do. And somebody had to be like, bow, bow, you can't do that no more. That's horrible, right?
Right.
Like, unless it was extremely bad, I was able to say what I wanted to say and be as creative and myself as I needed to, because I was discovering myself. And that's all we're doing in the very beginning stages of our social media presence, is discovering ourselves of what works and what doesn't, what truly defines our online presence. So let me bring this into real life. I want to show you people who are maybe older than you or like right at that same age as you that are killing it on social media, that the content that they're creating is very doable. First, I want to start with the person that I was referring to on the podcast. I was drawing a blank, but I was referring to Linja, who passed at the age of 67, but her videos created millions and millions of views just by showing her love of cooking. So how I got introduced to her is that she made the Forbes creators list as one of the oldest creators on that list, meaning what she was creating here in her grown age was making money. So thank you, Linja, for the impact that you had left on this earth, and especially for us creators. Now, going from cooking to fitness, let's talk about Training with Joan, aka Joan McDonald. I mean, she started her fitness journey when she was 70 and started documenting everything that she was doing and has gotten millions of followers doing so. As of this recording, she actually got 2 million followers on IG, and I was going through her feed and one of her videos got 2 million views just for her doing dips and recording on her phone. So nothing fancy, nothing like a camera or anything like that, just someone holding the phone and her doing dips. So yeah, there are a lot of people working out, but there's not a lot of people working out at the age of 70. Fellas, I got you. You got someone representing you in your grown age too. Irvin Randall, aka Mr. Steal Your Grandma. Yes, grandmas are not even safe out in these Instagram streets, okay? So his fashion is killing it, even sometimes better than these kids. And him, of course, has millions of followers as well. What about simple advice? To be more specific, dad advice. Can that work? Well, dad advice from Bo, with 3.7 million followers on TikTok, says yeah. And ladies, what about Angelique Miles? 58 when we're recording this, and she does not look like it, I know, but she made a change from a successful career in the music industry to now being a wellness and fitness model. And that's just some of them. And based on studying each of them, I found 5 key tips of being a successful content creator over the age of 35. 1, find your niche by leveraging your life experiences. Many older creators succeed by drawing from their personal experiences. When we think about Training with Joan, sharing her fitness journey that began in her 70s, this inspires others to prioritize health regardless of their age. So identify what you're passionate about or what you're experienced in and create content around that so it could attract like-minded people. Tip number 2, authenticity resonates with audiences. Authenticity is a common trait for all of these creators. If we look at Angelique Miles, she emphasizes positivity and healthy living while staying true to her personal transformation journey. People appreciate genuine stories and personalities. Like, please be yourself. Your unique experiences and authenticity will attract an audience. Tip 3, consistency builds trust and a following. Each creator proved that showing up consistently with valuable content, whether it was fashion or lifestyle, is the key to building a lasting audience. Posting consistently, even if it's once a week, helps you build the trust of your audience and keeps you in the top of mind. Tip 4, use social media as a learning process. Some creators like Linja started during the pandemic and treated their content creation as a fun, evolving process, really going through the trial and error process. Just start posting without waiting for perfection. Learn what works by engaging with your audience and adjusting the content based on the feedback. Tip 5, community and collaborations matter. Collaboration plays a vital role in the success of these influencers. Irvin Randall, you know, Mr. Steal Your Grandma. Grandma, stay home, okay? Just stay home. He built a network of fashionable older men. I mean, they look spiffy, and they call themselves the Silver Fox Squad, enhancing the visibility for everyone involved. So connect with other creators, especially if they're in your niche or demographic. Collaboration increases the exposure and it can build community. So age is not a barrier. Youngins, we coming for you, okay? We coming for you. All you need is passion, authenticity, consistency, and still the willing to learn even in your grown age and be willing to collaborate. I mean, anyone over 35 after watching this video, I know is gonna win. So I got a question for you if you're over 35. From a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about creating content after watching this video? You feel a little bit better, or you're still like, nah, Nikki, this ain't it, okay? I got you, especially if you join my 2-day workshop. We go over how to create content for 30 days, plus how to dominate on social media. So do that. That's in the description. But of course, go check this next video.